Good day once again. My name is Graphics. Today we'll look at a question on pure substance. And the question says that find the specific volume and internal energy of steam at 20 bar and 250 degrees centigrade. First of all, let me take you down the memory lane. We know very well that if we look at our TS diagram this way, this is our T and this is our X, right? Now, if I draw my dome, this direction here, are we good? If I will have what is called a pressure line this way, this is what we call our pressure, and we are told that the pressure is constant, right? And is equals to what? Is 20, right? Because we are given 20 bar. So our pressure here is constant. So this is our pressure line. So from here to here, the same pressure. Are we good? Now at this point here is what we'll call our saturated liquid point. Our saturated liquid point. So we'll call it TS. So that is the saturation temperature. At this point, the temperature of the water or the liquid starts to undergo phase change. So if you are boiling water, maybe if I have my water this way and I'm boiling the water, there will be a stage that the water will start boiling, then you start seeing steam. So when you start seeing steam, it will be at this temperature here, TS. Are we good now? So they call it the saturated temperature. Now, one thing you need to know is that the left hand side here is called the liquid region. The right hand side here is called the vapor region, also known as G. This is also known as F. Why this point here is called our critical point. Now in this region here is called our wet zone, right, where the liquid and and the vapor exist together, or we can call them FG. Liquid and vapor exist together. Now look at the question here. It said the specific volume and internal energy. Now we are given two parameters. The temperature of the water at that moment, or the liquid, is given to be 250 degrees. That is the temperature of the steam. Now we don't know if this steam is superheated or it is it is just it is saturated. So we're going to check if it's superheated. So you go to your steam table and you check 20 bar. Check for saturation temperature at 20 bar to know if it is superheated or it is just saturated. Then you now go to your steam table. Now you go to your steam table. This is the temperature in degrees centigrade. This is saturated water and steam. The temperature is this on this column. This is the pressure, right? And this is the specific volume of the gas. Now what we are looking for is pressure at 20 bar. But if you look here, there's no pressure here. So you go to the other aspect. So you'll be moving until you get the pressure. So we are moving forward to see our pressure at 20 bar. Now look at it here. If you go to that pressure column, we have what is called 20. This is 20 bar here, right? Then this next one is called our temperature column. Are we good? So the TS is 20, is 212.4. I hope you understand what I'm trying to make you understand. The second bar is this bar here. What I'm trying to make you understand. The second bar is the temperature. If you look at it very well, it is TS. TS means saturation temperature. We want to check the temperature. So we're going to check. So you move it down to that point, to there, like I showed you earlier, and we discover that the saturation temperature at 20 bar is 212.4. So you are going to write TS equals to 212.4 degrees centigrade. So it means that this point here is 212.4. At this point here. So if you look at this now, this guy that is given, the T, the temperature of the steam, is greater than the saturating temperature. That means it's higher all this line you see here is what we call our saturation line. So anything higher than that is superheated. So that means since this is higher than 212, it means it's higher than this line. It's higher than 212 abi, so it is superheated. So it's outside at this point here. Because if I've been watching my video, I will tell you everything involving this region here is what is superheated, right? Everything involving this region is superheated. So my steam is what is superheated. That is point 1. So you write the steam is superheated because it is greater than what? The temperature of the steam greater than the saturation temperature. Now that means for you to work now, you now go and check on the what? On the steam table, the superheated steam table. So this is where you go to your steam table and you check here. Now you check, look at this top heading here. It's called superheated steam. So we are dealing with superheated steam now, so we have checked earlier. So you now go and check for what? 20 bar on this bar and temperature scale. So we'll start moving. Let's be checking and see if we get what we want. So this is our 20 bar, right? So you go and check for specific volume. Now this is specific volume here. This is, let me show you so you see. So this is our what? Specific volume, VG. And we're going to check under temperature of what? 250. So this is VG. Let's mark it. This is VGRB. We are moving. All these lines here are what? They are VG. Are we good? Those lines here are VG. So we're going to check on the superheated. We're going to look for temperature of what? 250. You know this is the bar here that we just checked. So you go here and look for 250. This is what? 200, 250. Because temperature of the steam is 250. So I will come down to 250. So we are moving down. We are moving down. We are moving down until I get to that point. So the specific volume is what? 0.115. Are we good? So our VG is 0.115 meter cube per what? Per kilogram. Are you with me now? Our VG is 0.115. So since it is superheated, after I've written it, so we're going to check on our superheated state. We realize that our V is what? Is a gas, right? Because superheated, and is equal to what? 0.115 what? Meter cube per what? Meter cube per kilogram. That will be our VG. So this is our answer here. So you should be very careful. And that was not all. That is not all. And we're also told to look for what? The internal energy of the steam. So this is the specific volume. The internal energy of the steam will be what? Since it is superheated, it also be what? UG. Because the formula, the symbol for internal energy is U. So you still go and check on your steam table. You go to the 20 bar also at that same position. Now this is what? UG here. Right? This is VG, this is UG. So you're going to trace it to the same guy. And this is it here. That is 2946. 2946. So if you look at it, you go to 250, you come down, right? And this is it here. This is UG. You trace it. We're having what? 2681. So UG is giving us what? 2681. So I'm going to put my UG is what? 2681 kilojoule per kilogram. So that is my internal energy. Are we good? Now, so thank you for watching. We'll meet in our next video. And you can also check on my other videos on pure substance and get other information that will be befitting for you. Thank you very much.